Hey, what's up? Grandma here, and today I'm doing what not enough grandmas do, and I've been playing some Elden Ring. Now, a few of you might know I enjoy a fellow YouTube channel, Drunk Souls. He lives to invade, and I find he's most enjoyable best late at night after a bowl of leafy greens. He partakes in philosophical rants with his chat while he kicks some PvP booty. Now, I respect that, and I love his channel, and I've learned a thing or two from watching him. Anyway, the point of all of this is, it was brought to my attention by his community that I may be a ganker. And as that doesn't sound very grandma-y, I decided to do a deep dive into what exactly is a ganker, to find out if indeed I was one, or to set the record straight. So I did what any grandma would do, and I went right to ChatGPT. But first, if you don't know, I love to play co-op, and here's why. For one, I'm on New Game Plus 2, I'm level 235, and I don't plan on leveling up anymore. I think about starting New Game Plus 3 just to farm for any gear I might be missing, and I will someday, but I'm just not ready to yet. I've also soloed almost every boss in the game, and so for me, spending my time helping out my fellow Tarnished who just need a little push to the throne, well, it's a worthwhile adventure. And so I throw up my summoning sign both near and far, and I wait. Sometimes painfully longer than I like, for whatever that might bring. And I never know where I might find myself. It could be Malekith, Melania, or help through the crumbling farm Zula. And sometimes that co-op adventure brings an invader. Also, sometimes I get summoned as a hunter. And either way, I'm big-brained, and I build for whatever comes my way. So let's break it down. A ganker in Elden Ring PvP. What is it? In Elden Ring and Souls PvP culture in general, a ganker is not just anyone who plays co-op, or anyone who fights with help. The word has a very specific meaning. The definition, by community standard, a ganker is a host who intentionally gathers 2 to 3 cooperators to hunt down and overwhelm invaders, often camping, choke points, or ambushing. The behavior is deliberate, and the goal is not to progress the level, but to make the invader miserable. Now, they have some key traits. It's a full squad intentionally waiting for others, using ambush tactics. They outlevel, they outgear their invaders, and they use the level environment to corner them. They're not actually playing the area, they're just farming invaders. It's behavioral, it's not just numerical. Oh, why are blue hunters also sometimes accused of being gankers? Because that's what I do also, and I don't feel like I'm wrong for doing that. But being summoned as a blue hunter does not make you a ganker. The hunter system, the blue cipher and the white cipher rings, they exist specifically to protect hosts from actual gank squads or overpowered invaders. However, some invaders assume that if you're helping a host, you must be ganking. Or, if there are multiple phantoms, it's automatically a gank. Both are wrong, but it's a loud opinion in parts of the community. Now, why does the confusion happen? I guess, well, most invaders only see the fight once they enter, and they don't know if the host is just co-oping normally or genuinely camping for invasions. Or, when a blue hunter shows up, it adds one more person, so some invaders cry gank, just being reactive. But blue hunters are part of the designed invasion ecosystem. You're meant to help the host survive. You're not ganking unless that host is intentionally ganking. Okay, so I have done that, I will admit, and it is fun. But anyway, on the norm, I'm not a ganker. But am I a ganker if I love co-op and I love blue summons? And so from community definitions, no, not at all. Normal co-op and getting invaded and helping a host is not ganking. You're only a ganker if you and the host are intentionally staying in one spot, repeatedly summoning phantoms, repeatedly summoning blues, or purposely farming invaders without progressing the level. Now, I've never done 2 and 3, so I've never repeatedly summoned phantoms or blues, but I will say I have kind of stayed in one area, specifically right out on that, right outside of Malekith on the bridge.
Oh, backstab, big numbers, they weren't looking.
Yes,
oh my word,
I will say
position stealth
that I
damage,
have
that means I'm a ganker.
Done that, and I find it thrilling and enjoyable. Okay, So let's move on. But if you're actually playing the game normally, which I do 99% of the time, hunters get summoned as part of that, and you're on the intended side of the mechanic, so not a ganker. So let's summarize it all. A ganker is a host, 2 or 3 phantoms, deliberately hunting invaders instead of playing the game. A blue hunter is a defender summoned to protect a host, so not a ganker. Anyway, I wanted to clear that up. I guess when it all comes to the end, I might be a ganker sometimes, but not most of the time. I kind of fall into the ganker part every now and then from playing the game normally as intended. And I guess, what am I supposed to do? Should I just use the finger and get out of there? I'm not sure. You tell me. Anyway, if you've stuck around long enough and you listened to this whole video, let me know what you think. Am I a ganker? God, I don't know. I don't want to be a ganker, but I gotta admit, sometimes it's fun. Anyway, shout out to Drunk Souls, shout out to everyone else, and remember, I play like I play, you play like you play, and if you play like I play, well, this might help you.